All right, so let's move along to lightning talk number 2. And the title of this lightning talk is Why Understanding ChatGPT Logic Can Help Create a Foundation for AI Literacy, presented by Kirk Bowman. Take it away.
Hey everyone, just going to share my screen. There we go. Okay, so I'm Kirk. I'm a librarian at Triton College and Oakton College, both suburbs of Chicago. And I'd like to talk to you all about the ways we talk and teach about ChatGPT and AI. So, wanted to start with the misconceptions. A lot of people don't understand what ChatGPT really is or does. Um, for example, you can see here that there are some influential and trusted people. This is a member of Congress and a Microsoft research team with a study that's been heavily cited. And they're both saying without reservation that ChatGPT is or is becoming an artificial general intelligence or AGI. And if you didn't know, that's the kind of AI that can teach itself, the one we're all afraid of from like Terminator, Ex Machina. Um, this is not how it actually works, but these kinds of viewpoints are not uncommon. Uh, in reality, ChatGPT is at its core just a program that can predict the word that is most likely to follow up the word it or you used last. Despite appearing to do so, it doesn't think or anything similar. Um, but if you don't know at all how it works, it feels more like talking to a real and very intelligent person than any software that came before it. If I believed that it was intelligent in the way a person was intelligent, I probably wouldn't be inclined to listen to teachers, professors, or anyone else telling me to be careful about listening to it. Um, and so I think that one reason that these warnings get ignored is because they feel too unclear, too what based. Um, as a comparison point, look at the way we teach about calculators. If you teach a math class and you're saying that calculators are only supposed to be used for some types of problems, and that is it, that's what they're for. And of course, students will start to use them for different things. Your instructions don't really apply to other contexts, and over time, they become less relevant. But on the other hand, if you teach about how calculators work and how they're helpful, you're giving context that can be applied at any point in time that someone wants to use it in the future. And so I believe that one reason or that we can effectively improve literacy for this latest iteration of the calculator by teaching how it works, not just what works. Um, if we can do this, we can help people understand when it's the most useful, along with its many issues. If we don't, we're relying entirely on trust and reliance on authority. And there have been decades, if not centuries, of people learning that teaching the how is more useful than the what. This quote, rote learning and memorization are things of the past unless they're truly vital in ongoing lessons and units of study, is from an author I can't remember at this moment, but I'll have the citation at the end in a educational research paper. And I think it's very relevant to how we talk about ChatGPT, because learning the what, doing the memorization, that is exactly what ChatGPT is so good at. And if we're going against a computer in a memorization battle, we'll lose every time, even if the thing is that we're memorizing is when is it okay to use ChatGPT? What ChatGPT can't do, but what humans can do, is understand the how, and that's where we can come in. So how do we do this? Um, to me, even though it might be difficult, I think it's still simple to teach the how. The first thing we need to do is understand it ourselves. There are lots of ways to do this with lots of resources to help you figure it out. And there's no shame if you don't already know, because there are large marketing campaigns devoted to making sure as many people as possible think that AI is magic. And so it can be hard to figure that out. But if you do the research, there's information out there so you can understand, so you can teach better. And then the second thing is, once we understand, we can apply that understanding to our pre-existing information literacy teaching skills. There's no one guaranteed way to teach a great AI class. Each community, topic, and instructor is different. So use your own skills and style. And then lastly, teach, refine, learn from our teaching, and teach again. So just practice, practice. And I think we can teach about AI much more effectively this way. And I know that's a lot easier said than done. And just to reiterate, you don't have to be some kind of experienced computer science teacher to do this. I know I'm not. You just need to understand the basics. And there have already been examples of people effectively using, for example, liberal arts approaches to teach AI. And I'll provide these links for anyone who wants to check them out for more information. I'm happy to chat with anyone who's interested about it. But for now, does anyone have any questions?
No questions yet in the chat, Kirk. Let's see. Here's a question. I have also used the calculator analogy. How do people respond? How do people respond when you talk about AI in the same way?
Um, Honestly, my response has been that I've seen has been pretty effective. I think it's a good way of reminding ourselves that uh, ChatGPT really is just a really advanced calculator. And that just like a calculator, there are better ways to talk about it than just you can use it for these problems, but not these ones. Good question.
Okay, not seeing any more questions. Let's see. A couple more seconds for questions. Okay. I don't see any in the chat. Thank you so much, Kirk. We'll move on to the next lightning talk.